when I do talk to anybody today who does something that I don't agree with, I just say, hey, I'm not that guy who says, I wouldn't do that. We did it this way, do it this way. If there's some merit to it, I'll try it myself. I'm open-minded. I try to listen to even the new school, what they do. We got a lot of guys in my gym that train. I listen to them. But what's funny about the new school is this. They only want to talk about what they do, and never, ever do they ever ask me what I did back in the 90s. They never. I got guys who never asked me, what did you do? Never. They just like, yeah, I'm fucking taking it like 600 milligrams of trend right now, yo. And like, I'm going to throw a little mastrone in. I'm going to look like a fucking house.
Yeah, like, I hear that all the time, yeah.
And I go, that's not something I've ever done. And then never ask me any questions. But back in the day, we used to ask a million questions to the guys who were ahead of us. That's the main thing that's different today. That's the biggest thing that's different today.
Okay.
And the competitors today are bodybuilders in general, whether you're a bikini competitor, men's fitness, women's figure, whatever the case may be. We're all fucking cocky. Everyone everyone thinks they know it all. But back in the day, even we were arrogant and cocky. We knew, hey, wait, Joe just won the universe about 6 years ago. Let me pick his brain. What did he do?
Right.
No, I haven't had one guy at my gym walk up to me and go, hey, what did you do for your show? Never. It hasn't happened.
Right.
I was getting ready. And only people who didn't compete would come over to me and go, holy shit, how did you look like that? But the competitors would never come over to me. Right. I got who they are. If they listen to this podcast, they know who they are. They're the only competitors in there. They've never like once have asked me. Does it bother me? No, I just think it's strange. Like it goes hand in hand. Learn from each other.
Yeah, absolutely. I think as far as that goes, I think because I see it too. I think it's the idea of that, well, I have my phone and like anything I want to know, I could look up on my phone. But when we were coming up, we didn't have a phone and we had to ask the guys in the gym. I remember being in Pump and Iron Gym in Staten Island and asking Paulie, and there was another guy, Nick, had a deadlift in my form and so on and so forth. And they would show me and blah, blah, blah. And there was another girl, Cassie, and Ronnie Brown. These are all Staten Island people that showed me all these things. Whereas today, you kind of look on your phone. But I also get guys in the gym that do neither. And it's like, well, you have it at your fingertips, and you could still ask. But, I think our generation, we had no choice but to ask because otherwise you wouldn't know.
Well, no, you're nail on the head. I mean, at Pump and Iron, you had maybe 4 to 6 people to ask a question to.
Yeah.
Now you have 40 to 60 people in the course of an hour that you can go on Instagram and get 40 to 60 different variations of something.
Yeah.
And these guys and girls today, they don't, I just think they're confused. They're confused.
I think there's too much. There's an overload of information. Absolutely.
Way too much. The one, like, guys, and sometimes I just cannot help myself. I see shit and I'm like, oh my God, I guess. That one exercise today is when they're doing lat pull downs and they're doing this.
Oh, yes.
What the fuck is that?
Yeah.
It's not. And I walked up to people and I say, that doesn't really do anything. Go over to the other lat pull down where it has a dual cable and you can do the one side for your lat.
Right.
No, I saw so-and-so do it and they have a nice back. I'm like, that exercise didn't give them that back. That's just a genetic back. And I don't get it. I don't get it.
Yeah. No. And I've seen people do that plenty of times. And you know what I always think? I always think to myself, that must be some new school of thought. That must be some new trendy thing that they're doing. And I don't even, after that's always my first thought. And then my second thought is usually, oh, that's ridiculous. Or everybody takes their shoes off now when they squat or deadlift. Everybody has no shoes on, and I'm just like, what's the point?
Oh, I listen. I walk up to young guys in the gym and I literally tell them, "Do legs with me next time. You will not walk out of here."
Yeah,
and like,
yeah.
They laugh. I go, "I'm 54 years old. You're 24. You will not keep up with me." And they laugh. They think I'm joking.
Yeah.
But I get one or two. Like I'm gonna train with this guy Travis tomorrow. We're doing legs, and it's gonna be on because we're gonna I'm just actually, believe it or not, I'm getting over a hand injury, and I haven't been able to do much the last couple of weeks because I dislocated my knuckle and broke the bone.
Wow.
Yeah, I had a cortisone shot. I'm starting to feel a little bit better. But I'm gonna do legs Saturday and tomorrow, and it's really cool when somebody comes up to me and says, "I want to train with you," because it's a compliment, and I like I like that banter in the gym.
Mm-hmm.
I like, some guys just can't take it today too. That's another thing. Guys just can't take the ribbing and breaking balls because pumping iron. How many times you had your
it was constant.
Yeah. I did a little thing on my Instagram where I was talking about old school, and one guy did come up to me in the gym and said, it just seemed like it was ruthless and it was downright mean in the 90s.
Oh.
And I'm like, no, I mean. I said, you have to understand, if I taunted you, it's because I respected you and saw that you had more potential in you. I wanted to piss you off so you would get mad, so you would train harder. And then after the workout, we're going to go have a beer and relax and chill out.
Yeah.
He's like, everything that we did in the gym was just to bring out the best in you. I said to him, you don't know these guys because you don't follow them, but there was Craig Richardson, Robbie Lopez, Jason Arntz, and the four of us were pretty much a dominating force in the light heavies in the 90s. Yeah. So if you had the day and the nationals, you had either Craig and Jason, me, Craig and Jason, Robbie Lopez. We were all top three. Jason won the overall national. Craig won the nationals. And there were times in the gyms and we literally would go balls out training with each other and taunting each other.
Yeah. It's just what guys do. It's just, I do it all day long at work, and I think today the young guys, I don't know what it is, but they're raised differently and they just, let's just face it. Okay. Guys, regular knockaround dudes, they break each other's balls, but they don't mean it. They don't mean it. That's just how guys bond. If you're a blue collar world, or if you grew up in the same generation as we did, that's just what happened. Girls take offense to that. Girls don't break each other's balls. Girls constantly compliment each other, right?
Yeah, that's been that way across the board.
So if you tell me that there's young guys today that can't take ribbing, then you're a girl. Sorry.
I told a couple of these guys just recently. I said, you don't understand. If the three of you were in 1997 and you were training for whatever the show is coming up, the John Kemper Classic they were talking about, that I would own you. I would break your mind down that you wouldn't even want to come to this gym anymore. You would go somewhere else and do your mediocre workout because you wouldn't be able to stand me breaking your balls.
Right. Yeah.
And if we get to the contest, I'd own you backstage. I said, it's just the way it would be. I would want you to break my balls back. I would want you to do 5 more reps than me. I would want you to say some shit to me as I walked in the door. Because then that's making you alive.